Ambassador Harun, Excellencies, General Iqbal, Director General of Military Operations Directorate, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be here at this exhibition which brings Pakistan's peacekeeping operations contributions to life. The United Nations has, as you are very well aware, more than 100,000 peacekeepers around the world, at least 15 at different missions. 1 in 10 is Pakistani. If I put it in a different way, we have 192 member states in the United Nations, but it is deploying a 10th. Pakistan is deploying a 10th of our total forces of peacekeeping. The first Pakistani peacekeeper served in the Congo 50 years ago. Pakistan's contribution has been consistent ever since. And Pakistan has served in 38 different missions worldwide. They are involved now in 9 of our most dangerous operations with a large contingent in the DRC, Sudan, Cote d'Ivoire, and Liberia. The numbers tell only part of the story. The other part is played out in the lives of people recovering from war. Women who are treated by female members of Pakistan's medical unit, children who play football on fields constructed by Pakistani peacekeepers, civilians who are able to live in peace thanks to the stabilizing presence of these brave Pakistanis. These photographs beautifully capture the dedication of Pakistan's troops, police, and civilian personnel. We see the pride on their faces, and we see the many ways they help people recovering from war. I have watched them in action, and I'm profoundly grateful for their service. And I have been meeting many Pakistani peacekeepers wherever I travel and visit our peacekeeping missions. When I think back in my own mind's eye on the Pakistani forces I have seen keeping peace in faraway places, when I see these images, I recall the words of the great Pakistani philosopher and poet, Allama Iqbal. And he wrote, I quote, "Build with your handful of dust a body stronger than a rock fortress. And within this body, let there be a heart that feels a song like a stream flowing by a mountain." I see the same blend of strength and compassion in the images here today. And in the eyes of your forces dedicated not only to keeping the peace, but to keeping alive the values and goals of the United Nations all over the world. We know that this great contribution comes at a great cost. Tragically, 122 Pakistani military, police, and civilian personnel have lost their lives while proudly serving the United Nations. I have seen the names of 122 Pakistanis, brave and courageous United Nations peacekeepers who ultimately gave their lives for the cause of peace and security. And I salute them. They are sons and daughters of Pakistan, but they are also members of the United Nations family. We mourn their death, we remember their lives. And we vow to carry forward their valiant work for peace. Ambassador Harun, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan has pointed out that peacekeeping is a credit to the United Nations. And one day, Ambassador Harun said, as much as the United Nations' unique role brings acceptance to its peacekeeping activity, the success of peacekeeping operations has, in turn, brought credibility to the world body. I completely agree with your remarks. And I would add, peacekeeping is a credit to us thanks to the fine work of our two contributing countries. Pakistan, a leader among them. And I'd like to take this opportunity again to many of our colleague ambassadors whose countries have been generously contributing their soldiers, civilians, as well as medical teams, whatever you have in your power, for such a noble dedication to the peace and security of the world. So I'd like to say again my deepest gratitude and warmest congratulations on this golden anniversary of Pakistan's contribution to peacekeeping. Thank you very much.